Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. For this video, I'm going to open up a Soft Flex Mystery Design Kit. This is actually a monthly subscription. I'm going to put a link to the subscription down there below in the video. I've done a few of these before in the past, and these kits are amazing. They have everything you need to make jewelry, except for the tools, and I just love their color combinations with the Jesse James beads that they have, and they have Czech bead strands. It's a pretty cool kit. So let's go ahead and open this up. And I did see, because I'm subscribed to Soft Flex on YouTube, that they did unveil this kit a few days ago at the time I'm filming this. But here is their mystery design kits, information on that, and they also have a challenge that they do, right? And then here I have a coupon, and I think everybody probably got the same coupon. Lucky. And here is everything in the kit. Excuse me, I'm still sick. And this is the name of their kit, Lunar New Year. And I'm going to go over everything in the kit, and we'll refer back to this list of what the items are. Alright, so take it out of here. I like how they package this. It's really cute. Oh my gosh. Look at the cats. Those are really cute. Okay, so there's that paper. I'm going to refer back to my list here. Oh wow. So I saw this kit unveil on YouTube, and these beads look way better in person than they did on camera. Okay. Right, so there's everything out of that baggie, and I'll save this for last because I like to sort through the beads. But the name of this is Lunar New Year. It's a Chinese kit, which is pretty awesome because I have been, the past year, I've been collecting a lot of Chinese like Buddha pendants, agate, jade stuff. I've been into making malas, so this is pretty cool, I think. Alright, so let's see what's on the list first. Soft Flex. I'm going to take this out of the frame because white things make the camera look darker. It's annoying. First thing is Soft Flex white quartz color 0.019 medium beading wire. This is neat. I don't think I have this color. It is white. And does it say the name on it? I'm always looking in the camera and then I don't see it. So let's see what we have. What's the next thing? Soft Flex. So I need to open this. 2x2mm gold filled crimps. I've never had gold filled crimps. Oh, this is they're stapled together. Wow. So that's them there. They're so thick. These crimps are amazing. I think I said this in my last video. I made a necklace and I crimped it too early, and I realized I should have done something different. So I went to undo the crimp, which I've broken crimps before. Basically, you just take chain nose pliers and you crimp it in the opposite direction that you already had crimped it to flatten it, and it'll break the crimp. But these crimps do not break. As hard as I tried, it was not going to break for me. I had to cut it apart and start over. So they're really strong. They're very thick. And it says they're gold filled, which I've never had before. So I'm going to get my pliers so I don't rip my bag. Okay. So I don't want to lose those fancy crimps. I'm gonna open this next. There's some charms here. It says gold-plated ear wires with a ball. You know you can make these with ball head pins. These ear wires here. It's best to have mandrel pliers though to make ear wires like this. They are very pretty. And then we have, next thing, gold-plated lobster claw clasp. That's this here. It's a very pretty one. I like this chunkier style because this here is thicker than on the other ones. I hope you know what I'm saying. Like the ones at Walmart, they have a different shape than this. These are the chunkier looking ones. And then I think these are made by TerraCast. Oh, it's not here. The next thing is Jesse James. It's going to be this. Jesse James Beads Custom Bead Mix. I'll save that for last because I like to sort through all of it. And then going down, TerraCast gold-plated crescent moon charms. So that's these here. These are so cute. They're double-sided. Very cute. Okay, and then after that, I'll put those over there because the shiny bags. Teeny tiny Lucky Cat ceramic beads. And then Lucky Cat ceramic bead, and then Smiling Buddha ceramic bead. So all of those three things are in this. So that's, the tiny one is going to be this one here, of course. That is so small. My camera is trying to zoom in on his face because it thinks that he's smiling. That's funny. It's very small. It's really cute. And then this is the Lucky Cat ceramic bead, so this is the bigger one. Oh, the hole's there on the side instead of the center. That's cute. That's very cute. Wow, this looks really cool. And this one here is Smiling Buddha ceramic bead. Look at how his clothes is glazed. See, it's shiny, but his face and his body his hands are matte. So that's not glazed. That's cool. That's a lot of detail, even on his face there. And the hole is pretty large. We can put him onto cord. And he has a flat bottom here. So that makes me want to use him with a tassel because of that. Or maybe find a bead in my stash that looks like a rock. He's like sitting on a big rock. And then have a tassel. Maybe something like that. Okay, so I'm going to put these back in. Those are very cute. Okay, and then the next thing is 2x5mm jet black rice Czech glass beads. I did not know that these came in glass. I have these in plastic. I have them in silver and gold and also I think pearls. But I've never seen them in glass. They're really great for weaving with. That's what I've used them before. And they have a nice size hole. It's like a seed bead size. It's pretty cool. Try weaving with these. You'll love them for weaving. Alright, and then the next thing, I can't wait to get to these cubes and these beads here. 8mm Siam AB gem cut Czech glass. That's this. So this is Czech, of course. And this style of Czech bead has bigger ends. And if you look at it, the holes are all rounded smooth. It won't cut your thread. But it's just bigger. It's chunkier. Get what I'm saying? Like regular bicones have very pointy ends. And this bead has thicker ends. And there is a lot of beads on this strand. It's very pretty with the cyan finish on it. And it's all over it actually. But what did it say again? It says AB. So the AB is all over. It's actually 2 times AB. Usually AB finish will just be on one side of the bead, but this entire bead is coated in the finish. And then the next thing is 5mm jet black matte Czech glass cubes. These are awesome in the matte finish. Yeah, I really like them in matte. They kind of make me think of lava rock. I know there's no holes in them, but just their color, they're really neat. Yeah, they do have small holes. See that? Those are cool. I think these would be awesome in macrame with just a simple square knots around them. I would have to use them with, I think, 0.8mm Chinese nylon knotting cord. And then the next thing is 8x10mm red with antique bronze Saturn cut Czech glass beads. These are so rare and expensive. I have this shape in my stash, but I've only ever seen it in the color that I have it in. I've never seen it any other time. The one I have is actually a Capri blue. It's Picasso, but it's two-tone because it has a cream color swirled in it. It's a very unique bead, and they were pricey. This is a gorgeous red. It's my favorite shade of red, that dark red. It does look like it's Picasso with bronze over. It says antique bronze Saturn cut Czech glass beads. I kind of want to say that the Picasso would be underneath. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to cut it apart. But those are gorgeous. I love those. Okay, I'm dying to see this one. This is 3x4mm Czech, or jet black with travertine Czech glass rondelles. So this is kind of like this, but it's not faceted. So this here, this is faceted. See the facets when I spin it? This one's not. See? But it does have travertine on it. And it is gorgeous. There's a lot of beads here. It doesn't say how many there is. But that's very long strand. I just measured it and it's 8 inches long. So that one's also 8, and this is probably like 6 inches long. These are long. Alright, these are gorgeous. I really like these. Let's continue on and open the baggie now. Oh, look at those. Okay. Are these jade? Or is this glass? These are beautiful. I have never seen this flower before. I think it's glass because they're all perfect. And it looks like all the carvings are the same. So I want to say they are glass. I'm in love with these. They are gorgeous. And look at the detail on the back. The back looks just as good as the front. So those are epic. And we have a little flower tassels here. I've used these before in the Jesse James boxes. I think they're pretty cool. Fabric flowers. And this is a neat shape. I don't think I've ever seen this. There's an AB coating on it. So on both sides. The bead is actually clear on the outside, and then the inside is white. I've seen plastic beads like this, but never a glass one like that. It's like encased. And there's the hole. And it's pretty chunky. Here's the other one. Those are cool. Kind of looks like ice. I like those. These here look like they're acrylic. These have to be used with the cats. They gotta be used with them for sure. Yeah. So those are cool. And I love this shape. I have this in my stash. I've always wanted to make rings with this. This is a Chinese crystal, by the way. Isn't that a beautiful cut? It's a pair of those. Oh, I've never seen this filigree. Wait, that's not a filigree. This is a black metal bead that's painted. I thought it was filigree. But I don't see a seam. So I think it's just a metal bead. Filigrees have seams because they all start out flat and then they're bent into their shape. So there's those. And I'm in love with these drops. Gorgeous red, opaque. They have nice size holes. Those are great. And are these fire polished? It's actually, they come in black and this color. And there's 4 of each. They look like they're fire polish. So the sides there. So that bead's actually orange. I think I like the black ones more. Right? And then we have coral. Pieces of red bamboo coral. There's several here. Do you guys remember I used these in bangle bracelets? I did wire wrap bangle bracelets. They were so much fun. I'll put a picture up now of the tutorial I'm talking about, and if you want, you can go and watch that. But I pretty much use beads like this. And we have these red rectangles. This red is so bright, it's like between red and orange. And there's 8 of them. They're neat. I actually wanted to use these for weaving a while back, but their holes aren't consistent. They're not dead center of the beads. They're always to the side or at an angle, so it made them hard to weave with. But they're great for stringing. And then we have some glass rondelles here. Chinese rondelles. I think all of this glass, I want to say, is pretty much Chinese, except for these. I think those might be Czech glass, and these here I think are Czech glass. But there's rondelles, and they match those squares perfectly. And then we have these little cage crystals, which I have used before. I used these in a project that I, it was another Softflex package that I got. And I used these here for a little connector piece. I had them on the sides, like this, and I used them to put my wires through, if that makes sense, so that my necklace would lay properly. I'll put a picture of the necklace I'm talking about up now. Alright, so there's those. And then we have crystal rondelles. There is 4 of them. I think this is the 8mm size. The crystals in there. And these bead caps are gorgeous. I don't think these are filigree. Nope, I've never seen this one before. But they are beautiful quality. See that? They're pretty thick. The filigree ones are thinner than us. I don't think they're filigree. Alright, so this is it. What a cute little kit here. Hello everyone, I am back and I'm going to show you what I made with the Lunar New Year Softflex Company monthly design kit. So here is my necklace, and I used a lot of materials from this kit. I think I used maybe 70%, maybe like 75% of the stuff from the kit. I used a lot. I first actually wanted to work with the Buddha, but I didn't because I really felt like he needed to be in a mala. He's very detailed, and he has a really big hole, so I feel like I should use a thick cord with him instead of the Softflex beading wire, so I didn't end up using him. And I didn't end up using this strand because I realized how much bright red there was, and I wanted to stay with that, and I really wanted to make a red tassel. And so I did, but I'll go back to the necklace there. So I didn't use this because of that. And most of the stuff that was in the Jesse James bead bag I used. There's only a few things left. I didn't use these here because they were very orange compared to the other beads. I didn't use this flower, but I was very close to doing it. There was a pair of these, by the way. I did use one of them, and there was also a pair of these, and I used one for my tassel. But these other beads here, wait, these were also, these flowers were in the Jesse James bead bag. I did use one of these, though, and you'll see how I did in my thing. But, yeah, so this here was all from the Jesse James bead bag, and I used one of each of the flower, the metal bead, the fabric flower, but I didn't use that one. And this here was separate, that was not in the bag, but these here were from the strand, and I did use most of those there. So anyways, let's go to the necklace now. Oh, and I totally forgot that I had ear wires. And I'm just now seeing these again after opening the bag. I just had so much involved in this necklace. I worked on it for hours. I had so much fun creating it. But I wish that I had done earrings because I have some supplies left over. So this necklace here, when I got this, for some reason I really wanted to make a tassel with it. And I thought it would be really cute if I could have lots of dangles around it. And I've been watching for a couple years now a lot of Chinese knotting on Pinterest, so I've learned a lot about knotting over the past few years now, macrame knotting, and I wanted to do a design like this, and I've actually done a design like this in the past with a Jesse James bead box, their magical design, something like that box. I'll put a picture up now of the necklace that I'm talking about. That necklace was so much fun, and I wanted to create something like that again that really celebrated this theme. So I wanted to do a long necklace. So this here is the back of the necklace, and I wanted to do seed beads, but there were so many beads in this box. When I started working with them, I realized I didn't have to use seed beads. So really the only things that I use from my stash, for my own personal collection, because I always try to use what I get, is just jump rings, head pins, and wire. That's it. Oh, and embroidery floss. And I guess I did use the Chinese knotting cord, but those are kind of basic things, nothing too fancy, just to get the job done. So anyways, here is the back of my necklace, and I think this is like 32 inches, maybe like 36 inches long, this necklace. So there's the back of my necklace, and then right here you'll start seeing this on the sides. And I realized to block this up, because I actually had these patterns here all merging together and it was too much. I realized I need to block these patterns up with just black beads so the pattern sticks out better. Alright, so just like I did here, I blocked the red up with 3 black beads in between. Okay, so there's a pattern, and then I blocked it away with the black there, so these stood out. Okay, hope that makes sense to you. And then I did it again, and these little Chinese beads here, they are acrylic, but when I was working with them, I'm like, wow, these are so much like Czech glass. They really look like Czech glass. So I really like those, and they have large holes. And keep going on, and then I have the bigger beads down here to distribute the weight evenly. So lighter beads near the top, heavier beads near the bottom. Now, this hangs so beautifully. Am I on the back side? Yes, I am. There is a front and a back. I have this little Terracast moon charm here on the top. I also have one down here on the bottom. And the goal whenever you're making a tassel like this is to not have the same thing touching. You want everything to be separated so they're not touching. And if you look, like my cats, I have the tiny cat bead up there, and then I have the big one down here. And I have this up here on my tassel, but then I have the other mate all the way down here. So the same things aren't touching, right? But then like I have continuous, like these here, these are beads, but I use them as charms, and I connected them together with jump rings, and then I use a piece of coral down here at the bottom. This one here was really big, long, it looked weird strung, so I realized I could just do a wire wrap like that. And these here, because the sizes aren't consistent, it's a natural bead, I realized that I should just string them onto wire and then wire wrap them. So it looks pretty cool. These would make awesome earrings. This one right here and an earring would be really cute. That's probably what I should have done, but I liked it in my necklace. So I did the cat there at the top, and then those little crystal ones, I did that, and I made my own tassel. I have a couple tassel videos that I've done tutorials on. One I think I did with beads, seed beads down here instead of thread or cord. And then I have a tassel video where I show how to do it with cord, threads, and even wire. Like instead of using thread here, I did wire wrapping. That was epic. I want to say that I actually have 3 tassel videos in total, but I would have to go look. I have so many videos now. But I will link and put a picture. I'll put a picture up now of the tassel video I'm talking about. But yeah, I made my own tassel. And whenever you do make these tassels with embroidery floss, that's what I used here, you're going to want to wet it after you make it, because it will be all curled up from being on the card or coming in the little paper tubes. So you have to wet it and straighten it out, let it dry. And then this here, I just have the 2 big bicones on eye pins, and then the black filigree Chinese bead with the moon at the end. And then I have my cat here. He's so cute. I first thought that I should probably just have him here as a pendant. That would be the easiest way. But I really wanted to do this charm dangle look here. So I ended up figuring out how to put him on wire. I made a hanger for him. And whenever you do something like this, you have to be very careful, because you could crack him and break him. And you want it to be loose. See how it moves freely? So it's just like a swing, and he's just, you know, it's not hard. It's not pressed hard against the bead, so it won't crack it. But yeah. So I did that. And this here, these flower beads, they really do look like jade to me. I swear the bead's white, but for some reason it has a greenish tint. I don't know. I think they're glass. I don't think they're jade, but I had to get this in here. And I see all the time Chinese nylon knotting cord used with these jade beads and donuts and cool Buddha pendants and stuff on Pinterest. So I took this knot that I learned, a snake knot, and I started to do that. I think I used like a foot of cord to do this area here. So I left the loop, I did the snake knot, I put the bead on, I crisscrossed the bead, and then I continued doing the knot again. But I feel like that really completes the project there. Now it's kind of hard for me to show you what it looks like hanging because my camera's at an angle, but I will have good pictures so you can see. So like that, when everything's falling into place, it looks like this. Kinda. But see, everything falls back. But everything lays perfectly. Now whenever I design something like this with these dangles, you can't just lay it down and connect it together. It's not going to work like that. You have to literally hang this up from something. So for example, I have this here, which is actually for holding a note. You just put a piece of paper in here like this for a note, but I don't use it for that. I use it for my earrings and making charms. So I stood this up and I put my jump ring on there, right, and I had it dangling like that. But you could find something else to hang it from. Also a lamp. Another thing to do, like this necklace, I realized that I had to complete it before I did this part here, so I had it hung up like this. And you put the biggest thing on first. So for me, that was my tassel, and I just looked at how that was hanging and I did things around it. So biggest to smallest pieces first. Yeah, so I hope that you guys like my design here. I do have a bunch of jump rings in order to make this work. So I have a 6mm jump ring, and then I put that little charm there, which that was like the last thing that I did. And I have this also with a jump ring, okay? And then this here does not have a jump ring connected. So not everything, well, there's the jump ring there, that's my bail jump ring, and then this huge one, I think that's 10mm jump ring. But I don't have a jump ring on the top of this beaded strand, is what I'm trying to say, okay? And then this one here, I realized that I could not put a jump ring on this one either, so it's just the eye pin connected to the large one. Because of how it was hanging, I did not need it. But this here, I did add a jump ring to that one. Okay, and then this one, I added a jump ring to that one. And this one here, because this needed to be even more elongated. So, you'll see if you ever make something like this. But this is a great design to do with oddball pieces. So this is it. I wish that I could have showed more of how to make this, but it was kind of complicated, I have to say, trying to figure out how I wanted it. I was being really picky, and I knew what I wanted in my head. I just had to figure it out. And also, I am sick again for the 4th time, and I'm trying to get as many videos filmed as possible before I get sicker. Hopefully I won't get sicker than this, but this is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will have pictures of this so you can see what it looks like better, and maybe you could copy it or make something similar to it. And the other picture that I showed from the Jesse James box that I did a while back, that was also a video. I can't remember if I did a tutorial on it or if I just showed what I made, but you can go and watch that if you want to. So yeah, this is it, and I will leave links to the tassel and whatever else I have to do down there below in the description bar. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and follow me on my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.